Rich Lowry is the editor-in-chief of National Review and an NBC News political analyst. Rich, good morning. So let's start with this. The polls show it, and privately Republican leaders acknowledge that former President Trump's numbers, his popularity, has gone down since he left office, but he's clearly still the undisputed leader of the party right now. So why is his grip so tight? Is it because Republicans support his policies, or they're afraid that he would sort of politically destroy them if they don't side with him?
Well, the party's divided on this. Maybe 20, 30, 40% of Republicans are with Trump out of conviction, and that's just where they want to be. And then you have the rest of the party that's afraid because they know that Trump has the energy, has the grassroots support, and he's willing to aim at them and try to destroy them and may succeed. So that means the rest of the party wants to keep its head down and kind of ride this out. So the overall picture is Trump having a huge amount of influence in the party, much more than I think anyone would have expected, given that he lost the election in November.
And, Rich, that's the backdrop to this leadership battle that Leanne laid out, with Liz Cheney potentially poised to lose her leadership role. She's someone who's actually considered to be conservative if you look at her policies and her voting record, and she could be replaced by Elise Stefanik, someone who's far more moderate. She even opposed the Trump tax cuts, but she does support his false claim that the election was stolen. So, Rich, is this the new litmus test for Republicans? And what does it say about the future of the party?
It is a litmus test at the moment. And Cheney, I don't think, a lot of people say she would have had to lie to keep her job. I don't think that's true, but she would have had to adopt the McConnell approach. Everyone knows what McConnell thinks about Trump and thinks about the election in January 6th. But when it comes up now, he just says, look, everyone knows what I think. I'm not going to discuss it. And Cheney could have done that herself and probably very likely kept her job. But she didn't. She felt conscious bound to answer all those questions. And the result was even people that were with her the first time there was a leadership challenge just think she's a distraction and she can't drive the message of the party. So I'm afraid she's going to lose this leadership vote next week. I'd be shocked if she doesn't lose, and surprised if she doesn't lose in a lopsided manner.
Rich, the April jobs numbers obviously were below expectations. They were certainly disappointing. The question is, will that make it more difficult or easier for President Biden going forward to be able to pass these nearly $4 trillion in spending proposals?
Yeah, that's a great question, because one interpretation of the job numbers is, well, the reason why the labor market hasn't healed more is the enhanced unemployment benefits that are making it encouraging people to stay out of the workforce. And some employers anecdotally report they just can't hire people. The other interpretation is, wow, the labor market hasn't healed yet. The economy is not taking off the way we would have expected. Therefore, it needs more support. And that's going to be the big argument between Republicans and Democrats going forward.
Plenty still to talk about here in Washington. Rich Lowry, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.